Hello, this is Miss McCauley, and in this video I will teach you how to use divisibility rules to determine if numbers are factors of other numbers. Alright, in this video I will be showing you how to use this great tool called the factor finder to determine if numbers go evenly into other numbers. What we're trying to do here is take any number and see what numbers will divide into that number evenly without doing long division. We will just be using these rules. So we created this great tool. It's called the factor finder. It is color-coded to help you, and all you need to be able to do is read the rules and you will be successful. So let's pick a number. Let's take the number 100, for example. We will write the number into our testing box, the first yellow box. It says write the number you want to find factors for here. The first step is to complete the blue box, the sum of the digits. You should write on the factor finder exactly the way that I do. To find the sum of the digits, sum means to add. We take every number or digit in the number and add it up. So in this number we simply have a 1, a 0, and another 0. The sum of 1 plus 0 plus 0 equals 1. So our sum of our digits is 1. Okay? So now we will try to test to see what numbers go into 100 without doing any long division. So the numbers that we're using are along this side. These are our factors. Okay? Notice number 1. It says always a factor of every number. So it is always marked yes. 1 goes into every single number evenly. Now we go to number 2. This is color-coded yellow. That means you will be looking at the yellow box. Is the number in the ones place even? Remember, 0 is even. So here you should write down the number that's in the ones place. In this case, it is a 0. So we say yes, 2 does go into 100. Now look at number 3. Is the sum of the digits divisible by 3? Look at the sum in the blue box that's color-coded blue. So the number we have for our sum is 1. Is that divisible by 3? No, 3 will not go into 1. So this is a 0. So again, you should put the sum right there so you know what you're looking at. Now go to number 4. We're once again looking at the yellow box. Can the last two digits be divided evenly by 4? Also, if the last two digits are 0, 0, then the number is divisible by 4 always. So this is yes because it's 0, 0. What you should write here, just to show that you are checking, is you should, let me just erase that real quick. You should put the last two digits, 0, 0, divisible by 4. That is yes. Okay? Now, number 5. Is the last digit a 0 or 5? Yes, it is. Look at the last digit. It is a 0. You write that down next to it and say yes. Number 6. Is the number divisible by 2 and 3? In other words, did you say yes to 2 and 3? Well, we said yes to 2, but we said no to 3. So that means 6 is automatically no. Now, for number 7 and number 8, you are allowed to use your calculator here. So I'm just going to write calculator. Okay? So all you need to do is take your calculator and write the number 100. Okay, I had a little bit of technical difficulty, so I have to rewrite my numbers at the top. It was 100, our sum was 1. We were looking at 7 and 8, and here we can use our calculator. So you would write on the side 100 divided by 7. It equals 14.28, and then a bunch of other numbers. As soon as you see a decimal, that means it is not divisible, so we'll say no there. I'm just going to fill this back out like I had it on the other screen. Okay, for number 8, you will do the same thing. It says, is the last 3 digits of the number divisible by 8? Use your calculator. So you can take the whole number and divide it by 8, or the last 3 digits. 100 divided by 8 equals 12.5. So that's also no, because there's a decimal. 100 divided by 8 equals 12.5. No. Now, look at number 9, blue box again. Is the sum of the digits divisible by 9? 1 divisible by 9? No way. 1 is smaller than 9, so no. 10. Back to the yellow box. Is the last digit a 0? Yes, it is a 0, so it is divisible by 10. So 100 is divisible by 1, 2, 4, 5, and 10. Those are all the ones that it is divisible by. Now you might be wondering, what about these other columns? The partner factor. You will find that out in the next step in this unit when we learn about factors. You can ignore it for this concept. Let's do another one so you have a little bit more practice. We will do 180,000 this time. So let's write our number in here. It's 180,000. That's a big number. The sum of the digits, that will be 1 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. The sum will be 9. Okay? Now let's go down our chart. 1 is already checked because it's definitely a factor. Let's look at 2. Is the number in the ones place even? The ones place is 0. Write that down. That is yes. Look at number 3. Is the sum of the digits divisible by 3? 9 is our sum. Is that divisible by 3? Absolutely. So it is divisible by 3. How about 4? Can the last two digits be divided evenly by 4? Also, if they are 0, 0, it is always a yes. So yes. How about 5? Is the last digit a 0 or 5? Yes, it is. Write it down here so you have your data there. Okay. 6. Is the number divisible by 2 and 3? Look at that. Yes, it is. So that's a yes. Now let's do 7 and 8. Calculator time. We will take our calculator. 180 divided by 7. No, huge decimal. So that is no. Okay, so 180,000 divided by 7 is a decimal. So no. Okay, yes. Well, let's look at 8. 180,000 divided by 8 is actually yes, because it comes up to a whole number. You can write it on the side here. I'm going to write it right over my face because of this video. 180,000 divided by 8 is equal to 22,500. No decimal, so yes. Now, look at the blue. Is the sum of the digits divisible by 9? The sum is 9. So yes, 9 is divisible by 9. And number 10, is the last digit a 0? Yes, it is. So this number is divisible by 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Divisible by every single number but 7. Excellent job. All right, let's do one more and see how you do with this one. Let's have you do this one yourself and then come back and check. So write the number 537 on your factor finder. Go down the list, answer the yes and no's, show all your work on the side like I have shown, and then come back and check. Welcome back. Your factor finder should look like mine when you are finished. Let's figure this out. The sum of the digits, 5 plus 3 plus 7. That equals 15. Remember, you can use a calculator to come up with your sum if you need to. 15 is the sum of our digits, so we write that in the blue box. Let's go down our list. Is the number in the ones place even? Write that number right there so you see it. 7, is that even? No way, that's an odd number. So no, this number is not divisible by 2. Look at 3. Is the sum of the digits divisible by 3? The sum of the digits is 15. Write your division problem on the side. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So yes, this number is divisible by 3. Who knew? Would you have known that 537 was divisible by 3 without doing this little test? I don't think so. I wouldn't have. Number 4. Can the last two digits, 37, is that divisible by 4? I don't think so. If you need to use your calculator, you can, but 37 divided by 4 is equal to 9.25. As soon as you see a decimal, you know that's no. Is the last digit a 0 or 5? The last digit is a 7, so no. Is the number divisible by 2 and 3? In other words, did you say yes to 2 and 3? Well, I said yes to 3, but no to 2, so 6 is out. Now let's go ahead and use 7. 537 divided by 7. Oh no, it's a huge decimal. 537 divided by 7 gives me 76 point something. So decimal, no. 537 divided by 8. Another decimal, no. 537 divided by 8 is a decimal, no. Sum of the digits divisible by 9. Look at the blue box again. Is 15 divisible by 9? No. So we say no. And is the last digit a 0? The last digit is a 7, so no. So this crazy number is only divisible by 1 and 3. That's it. Okay, I hope you got all those right as well. Now it's time for us to go and do some practice. Make sure you answer your note check and use this factor finder every single time you're asked about divisibility rules. Bye for now.